Hey, what's up everyone, Raging Golden Eagle here, having way too much fun as always. And oh man, I just saw this story on Sargon's This Week in Stupid, and it reminded me that yeah, it's been a while since I've done an update video on this lolcow known as the University of Missouri. Spoiler alert, it's still going just as bad as expected for him. Long after protests, students shunned the University of Missouri. Man, what a surprise. If people actually want to go somewhere to learn, they're not going to go to an institution where the administration caves into protesters all the damn time. Freshman enrollment at the Columbia campus, the system's flagship, has fallen by more than 35% in the 2 years since. And this is extra amusing because before the protests, the university was experiencing steady growth and building new dorms. Now with budget cuts due to lost tuition and a decline in state funding, it's about damn time they're finally deciding to defund these sham colleges. The university is temporarily, they really should put that in quotes, closing 7 dormitories and cutting more than 400 positions, including those of some non-tenured faculty members through layoffs and by leaving open jobs unfilled. You know, they tried this same shit at the University of Ohio, right? But they pretty much said, if you guys don't piss off, we're gonna call the cops in here and have you all arrested and expelled. That put an end to the problem real quick. And you don't hear about them having tuition issues now, do you? Now this part here though, now this is what has to sting the most. Students of all races have shunned Missouri, but the drop in freshman enrollment last fall was strikingly higher among blacks at 42% than among whites at 21%. Black students were already a small minority, they made up 10% of the freshman class of 2012, a proportion that fell to just 6% last fall. So good job guys, now you're even less diverse than you were before. Turns out when people of all races have a choice to go to a hotbed of racial strife, or to an institution where they may actually learn something and be prepared for the real world, they tend to choose the latter. Shocking, I know. But either way, we get to this other pretty hilarious line now. Even in-state students for whom Mizzou is a family tradition are choosing to go elsewhere, including public universities in neighboring states like Illinois and Arkansas, which offer preferential tuition or scholarships to Missouri students. Now I wonder if this is something they've always done, or just something that they did once they saw what was going on in Mizzou, because if it's the latter, then oh man, that is a brilliant idea. Though on the plus side, at least from Mizzou's perspective, it looks like they may be able to hold out for another 4 to 6 years. Because apparently while freshman enrollment has plummeted, students already at Missouri have not transferred out in large numbers. I love how they have to specify in large numbers. I wonder what that number is. Assign administrators say that the protest looked worse from the outside. Or it's just a royal pain in the ass to transfer out, and the people there for bullshit fluff degrees are not gonna mind. But either way, they seem to be doubling down on failure. Missouri also has appointed a chief diversity officer, promised to double the percentage of minority faculty members by 2020 and recruit more minority postdoctoral fellows, and is requiring diversity training for faculty and staff members and incoming students. So yet another organization that's choosing suicide by opting for diversity over meritocracy. And then the article ends with this gem. I think we squandered a rare opportunity that we had to be a local, regional, national, global leader in terms of showing how a university can deal with its problems, including related to race relations, Berkeley Hudson, a journalism professor, said. Yeah, I know, right? But since you dropped the ball, Ohio State University had to pick that up. They dealt with their problems as you should have, and apparently they're still doing just fine. But this last line just kind of proves that you haven't learned your lesson at all. The protest could have been turned into an asset, a chance to celebrate diversity. We still can, he said. Well, just answer me this. How has this diversity worked out in your favor so far, huh? Diversity just for the sake of diversity is nothing good, and it's definitely no good goal to strive towards. If it happens naturally as part of the meritocracy, great. If you gotta sacrifice your meritocracy to achieve diversity, then, well, you get Mizzou. That's all I gotta say, guys. Thanks for listening.